This is the General Shield Show where we talk about DeFi, Gamefi, and play to earn. Today, we got a live Cypod Open boosted live gameplay with some tips from our Discord. You know, we do the coaching up in there. Sometimes you got me doing coaching up in there, and we got some of our best players doing coaching up in there. All you got to do is join the Discord and stream. Man, let's get into it.
General Shield, never chill, we making mills. DeFi game to the moon, yeah we shoot high. Drop the airdrop, make it pop pop. Yeah we going to the top. General Shield, how you feel? Making mills, make a million, turn it to a billion. To the moon, no ceilings, yeah we shoot high. General Shield, to the moon, yeah we gon' fly. Got no chill,
Go.
General Shield.
So, guys, let's jump right into it. We got our bronze boosted Cypod, and we're going to open it. Just to let you guys know, it cost us 500 CBT and 100 BUSD to do this one. That's roughly about 175 USD for a floor bronze with 0 mints. The floor is about 240 BUSD. So no matter what, we making out, baby. This is a good deal, good game, good passive income. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got, baby. Jump right into it. Woo! Yes, yes, this is what I'm talking about, baby. This is what I'm talking about, baby. We got a silver out here from our bronze. A silver boosted, baby. What we got? Let's look at this. Let's check it out, baby. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes. Battery enthusiasts. 10% extra XP and batteries for matches. If you guys don't know, batteries get a CBT. CBT, you can sell on the market or you can trade it in for more side blocks or side pods. Let's do it, baby. And you know what? One thing that I usually don't like about the battery enthusiasts is that they don't have any bonuses with it. But we got two traits. This makes it a winner. All right. This sidebox skills will all be boosted by +4 if the scoreboard is even at halftime. Yes, I like this, man. I like this. We're going to package this up in a scholarship today and give it to somebody out in the Discord, man. This is how we do it. Ah, okay, guys. I got to show you guys what these two mentors we got. Okay, so, oh, yeah. All right, so this shows one of the ones we got had Copycat, the second strongest in play skill from his teammate in a tandem event. If the teammate's respective skill is higher, so this is like, you know, if your teammate has that second skill that's higher, and if you're using the two trait, or excuse me, the two skill advancement for every level, that means you only pick two to add points to when you level up for each teammate, and they're all different for each teammate. This is a great skill for that strategy. If you're only using the one skill upgrade, this skill is useless. Copycat is useless. So keep that in mind, guys. I really love. That's one of the other reasons why I really love the two skill trait strategy. And you know, guys, I'm always hitting you guys up with the alpha when I can. This is some gameplay alpha. Let's see. Okay, so we got Comeback King was the other mentor for the side block that we just mentioned, which has also got a rare trait. And it gets +4 for the duration of the match every time as soon as the opponent scores. So as soon as they score, you get that +4 bonus. In case you guys didn't know, there was a a bug within Cyball, which is going to be fixed in Cyball Reborn, where some of these after traits, something happens and then you get the trait like Tenacious or Comeback King. Some of the points weren't showing up, or you didn't see it within your points during the game. Definitely report stuff like that to the bug team guys, but they do have that fixed in the Reborn update. So guys, let's jump right into the gameplay. Let's do it. So, guys, this is one of our coaching sessions. Uh, So when the beginning match started, we did this in the Discord. You have to pick your uh, your style of play, ultra defensive. I like to go ultra defensive when you have traits that kick in the second half. This guy does. One of the things that he didn't do that we talked about after the video is you want to hover over your opponent's traits. You want to hover over your opponent's traits at the beginning of the match. That way you know what they are and you can try to calculate those. So um, obviously, we're going to use supercharged fuel so we can get some more fuel for using more cards towards the end of the game. It's going to give us an advantage in the second half. All right, awesome, awesome. My man Vince got a score, man. Good job. So right here we can see we're gonna see what the opponent has. You want to check these out. What they use in that. They use second win. So these traits is what gave this +8 bonus. The tactic for second win didn't do that. Okay, 146, 138. That's why we won because the score was higher. Supercharged fuel copycat was in play, so our second trait would have been copied over from our opponent, or excuse me, our tandem teammate, and that was a smart choice for him to use his character that has copycat. Okay. And as you can see, yeah, this is one of our good teams. We got 2 silvers and 1 bronze. Okay, so we're going into the second round, crossing and dribbling. Okay, so he has 2 characters with good crossing and dribbling. The first one and the last one is the one he should pick, but the last one has the highest at 148 since it's a solo match, and most likely the opponent's going to use the 2 up top. One key critical skill in this game is adding up the scores and keeping track of what your opponent used recently. So they used the energy drink, executive assistant, and show off. Let's rewind that a little bit. And obviously, we did some of this stuff live. I wasn't the only one in there. Multiple people were giving them feedback, which is really awesome. We all work together to try to give each other feedback. Awesome. But lost that match even still. Okay, we got a 1-1 score. Tackling and physical is next. Okay, so immediately you want to look over to your left side and look at your tactical and physical and look at your opponent's right side. Hard to see in this view what the opponent's score is, but it looks like their character that's ready to go, the one on the bottom, is the next one, or the best one to come up here. Looks like the best one to come up here was that last one. All right, so we're going to pause here again. A goalkeeper save. We used, let's see, copycat from our traits and backup power. He had a perfect save used, probably because he was thinking he was going to lose that one. If any card was used, most likely we would have won that match. So that was a good idea, but the opponent kind of wasted that card, to be honest, because if he would have added up the scores on his opponent, he would have saw that it would have been very hard to win that match. All right, so second half, he made a mistake here that I wouldn't have made because he had some skills to kick in the second half. It would have been better to use normal or ultra offensive so you can get that 10-point bonus for your scoring ability since he has those higher scores in the second half that should kick in. Again, you can see the bug that is not working properly here at the time. They're going to get it fixed. But he has skills that kick in the second half that aren't showing up over here in his scorecard. Cyball team, man, we're gonna ready to get for you guys to get that fixed, man. Y'all lowering the value of my tenacious. People don't know what's going on. Second half. All right, so let's kick it in here. Stop. So these are not the best 2 combo. The best 2 combo was the one in the middle and the one on the bottom. And this comes with just looking at the math. But a little tip here, guys. if you just click those two characters, it'll show you the total, right? So if you click the other one, it'll show you the total, and it would have been higher if he would have clicked that one on the bottom, and then he would have saw like, oh, okay, even if my math isn't quick on this, he would have been able to add those up. Then we see on the right side with the opponent, his passing on the first character is 47. It's green. When it's highlighted green, that means you get a bonus for that. That's one of his skill bonuses there. And then the other characters don't have anything highlighted. That's how the game's supposed to work. On the left side, that's not working properly at the moment, as I've said like several times. Okay. All right, and another thing to point out too, his levels are 3 and 4. The opponents are 14, 12, and 13. They do have a higher level, but their skill points aren't up. That means that this opponent hasn't added the skill points that are available to them. I'm not very keen on that. I'd like to see the matchmaking avoid people taking advantage of that system, because what they're doing is they're trying to play players that just started out that may not know as much about the game. It's like a little hack to get more wins. Guys, that's all I got to say about that. All right, let's continue on. Okay, as you can see, he has a lot of tactical power because and he's using can't keep up, which is gonna exhaust his enemies. The numbers are gonna turn red. They're gonna look like they're tired. It's gonna minus -10 on the next round for those players unless he uses second wind. Okay, obviously the opponent scored right there. The reason why is because they use turbo boots, which doubles the dribbling score for you. So he used that on one of his characters. It gave him a plus 48. Otherwise, this would have been an even match right here, and can't keep up would have been very worthwhile, and he would have actually tied, and the ball might have gone out of bounds. Okay. All right, jumping into the second to the last match here, shooting and tackling. As you can see, that tactical power is still up because he used that card in the beginning to manage that tactical power. Remember in our top 6 tips, that was one of the things that we told you guys to take a look at and keep track of. He did a great job on that. A couple missteps here would have won him this game. The opponent also, but we'll see. We'll see how this all plays out. Okay, so one thing to point out here. Okay, so this side power says 58. Remember, we get a -10 when you're exhausted. So this is not a good score right here, but he's going to use his comeback card. But the opponent's cards are also exhausted. See, if you see down there, it says exhausted. They look tired. The numbers are red. That's a -10 on their score. Okay, so he did the right thing here. He switched over to that pair. I believe I gave him some advice in that moment, like, hey, man, use the other card because you're going to get that -10 right here. Guys, and join the Discord, too, if you want some tips and tricks. You want to stream to us on the Discord, we can try to help you guys. You can see right there the general is giving them some tips, baby. All right, solo and dribbling. All right, so we still have energy. We still have energy to use. I don't think the opponent does because I didn't see anything in there where they were using a card that gave them that so they could do that. Guys, I don't know what you guys are doing using WhatsApp, man. There's so many scammers on WhatsApp. Keep a watch out for that stuff, man. All right, so he's going to use his adrenaline card. Should get a score here because all of his opponents are exhausted, but he got a block. That was so lucky, man. That was so lucky. Lost the match, but you know what? You'll be back tomorrow, and those 1 or 2 things that were little small slip-ups, he could have got at least a penalty round or might have even won that match. But the main goal here is that he's going to get better. He's going to have a better win rate. His manager's going to be happier because we've been in there coaching him. So, guys, really appreciate you stopping by. guys. Appreciate your love.